All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle of great millstone that teaches us this truth. Much love and appreciation to all that come elders preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect. So I was scrolling into some short little videos and I ended up getting some inspiration for this video. Let me just start with a precept right now. Jeremiah 31 verse 22. Because we know that we're going to go into a very turbulent time. Victual are still, cheap and good up on the earth, and then people think that they're still in good case. People think that they're in good case, nothing is gonna get wrong. Actually, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, somebody said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better." I said, "No, it won't." Oh, how are you so negative? How can you be so negative? No, it's not negative. You gotta be realistic. You know. I mean, I doubt it. I doubt he's gonna. That's what I told you. I doubt he's gonna get. But people are geared to good times, which is nothing wrong to. To be geared to. Have a good time to because you can have some very healthy good times. Who wants to have a bad time? Nobody. It's good to have a good time, but there's a time for everything. Like right now, having a good time also to always find something, a subject to talk about, to bring up a video and a edifying video and then do the work, right? That's also a good time. Going to camp, that's a good time too, right? Sharing a good time with the brothers, that's a good time, right? Praying to the Lord, about, even, say, give thanks, give praise to the Lord about the evil that He brought upon us for our transgression, and also give praise and thanks to the Lord for the good that He gives us. That's also, it's a good time. Because if you cannot have a good time, to pray to our Heavenly Father, well, you in bad shape. Because when the bad time is gonna come, you're gonna be, stuck in bad time. But if you have a good time to pray to the Lord, give thanks and ask for forgiveness and ask for whatever you need, you're gonna have a good time doing that while you're gonna be in the worst scenario or worst shape that you can ever be. All right, so let's go. Jeremiah 31 verse 22. How long, O thou, how long thou, uh, how long will thou go about, O backsliding daughters? For the Lord had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Why is a woman compassing? It's because of this wicked system. Because a man always supposed to always been compassing a woman because of the situation of life. So, you had to go hunt for your food. You had to go, whatever you need. You had to go get it. If you had to go and like so much, so many kilometers away to just go and get water. The woman is not going to do it. It's the man, right? If you had to go and hunt, whatever, for food and everything, the man does it. So the woman had their own place in the family. The man too, the child also, grandparents, parents, all of this, right? So everybody has their own position. But now we can tell that the choices, especially in the North America, the choices that the women are making right now, because it is not in order. Because usually it's the parents that would choose a mate. Like in the old times, it would be more. A marriage would be based on living together, on doing what's right for the sake of the family, not based just on attraction only, not just based on feelings, how I feel, because feeling changes all the time. But if you have a goal, if you have a family goal, a set goal, prosperity, because at the end of the day, the family has to prosper. The family has to have a set goal, and then that's how like you get wealth. But now that's why people are getting poor and poor, because the rich, the top rich, they stay in the family. The family is in order. The top, the elites, the family is in order. But it's the poor, but they convince the lower class, the poor people, to just basically just be in disorder, and separate and divorce and all that stuff, so they can stay poor. Because if we're building something, well, everything goes to shit, right? when that divorce come and everything. So, and that's the way that you can kind of see that, like, the woman's living her natural use, of being a woman, and then now she wants to become a man. She's reacting like a man, and she's not really protecting the kids like she should, right? Like she should. Okay, so let's go straight to the videos. Too much talking, so all right, let's do it. So in this video, you can tell that it's a jaguar, a mother jaguar, going to seek help from human. Mind you that jaguars, they're feline. So like the feline. So it's not like they're wild animals. But for the sake of the health of their child, they will do what it takes. But now, women now, they will not do that. No, it's all about me. It's what I want, what I feel. I need to feel love. I need to feel this. I want the bag. I want that beautiful car right now. I want that beautiful house. And what she's bringing, nothing. But look, animals have have better sense than these women right now. Better sense.
In a daring act to save her child, a jaguar charged onto the highway, seeking help from humans, but people didn't understand its intentions. Mistaking it for a threat, a man pushed it aside. Undeterred, the jaguar continued its quest for human assistance. That's when a forest ranger noticed something was off. The jaguar clung to him, as if knowing he could help, and wouldn't let go. Intrigued, he followed the jaguar to investigate. After about 10 minutes, they arrived at a deep well. There, the jaguar's cub had fallen in, explaining its mother's desperation. The caring ranger immediately called a rescue organization. The cub looked utterly helpless, having tried and failed many times to climb out. The rescue team arrived swiftly, as the cub's condition seemed critical. How to rescue this little one? They carefully lowered a trap cage, allowing the cub to enter on its own to avoid injury. Throughout, the mother jaguar watched anxiously from a tree. The cub, smartly realizing the cage was its ticket out, slowly entered. Together, the rescuers lifted the cage. The cub's eyes held gratitude and caution. Exhausted, it longed for a good sleep. But the rescue wasn't over. They had to return it to the wild. The rescuers carried the cage to a secluded area and released the cub. Its mother watched from a distance, seemingly thanking the humans for their help. In a daring act to
See? That's incredible. I'm just glad and proud that nobody shot that jaguar. You know? Nobody shot that jaguar, because there's people are so violent right now. They'll take a knife and stab the jaguar because they're scared. They'll take a gat and get the jaguar just because they're scared, right? But you can tell like it's in some kind of other country, so it's not like here in America or Canada, places like that, UK, because certainly they'll probably just take out those take out their gun and they'll shoot it, right? Because these people are scared, and they should be, because that's where, when Jacob's trouble and all that, the Lord's gonna release all the plagues, especially the sword and everything. That's what's gonna affect the most. because these people deserved it because of all their ways, their wrongdoing, their wrong actions, right? So you can tell, that, but that mother took the chance to go and meet, those jaguars. They're very, very solitary animals. Tigers, jaguars, kind of thing. Those, they're very solitary animals, or they're very shy, timid. They won't really, go and adventure to where people are. But she did it for the sake of a child. But now a woman, you think a woman right now would, or for the sake of my child, I mean, I'm kind of feeling miserable now, in this marriage and stuff. But now I was watching a video earlier. She had four child with the man, and I think it was 17 years marriage, and she, I don't know, she didn't feel good anymore and everything. It's about her feelings. She divorced the man, and I think 4, 5, 6 months later, the man, or no, a year later, the man wrote her a text or give her a call and said, look, I'm just asking permission, for the kids, so the kids can come to with me to Miami or to Mexico, so we can have a family vacation and stuff with his new girlfriend or wife. I think he even got engaged already and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Fiance, whatever. And then she was all bitter. Oh my goodness, all those things that he should have done with me and everything. And maybe it has something to do with your attitude. Because I don't think any man would rather just go to any new woman that he has no child with, mind you, or the woman already had her own child, so he's gonna bring another woman in the equation with the like the financial system that there is right now and stuff. Just like there's that music that says it's cheaper to keep her around or something, right? So, but like right now he's got more expenses, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do. So he had a new woman, and the woman already had a child, and then so he's gonna go to vacation with the woman and her child, and his 4 kids, or I don't know how many kids he's gonna bring to the vacation. And then she was all bitter about it. But mind you, that she didn't take the proper decision when things was rough, because marriage is for better and the worst, for health and sickness, right? For rich and poor. Right? So, okay, I'm gonna watch another
This is scary.
video there too.
Nobel Prize winner. This is hard. I want the piece. To save her baby, this fox took a risk and ventured into human territory. She kept making noises, and when a family saw her unusual behavior, they figured she must be in trouble. So they followed her and found out her kid was stuck in a wall crevice. The little fox was in bad shape, probably stuck for days. The woman carefully pushed the stuck part to free it. The rescue wasn't hard, but without human help, the fox wouldn't have survived much longer. It was a pitiful sight. The mother and daughter decided to help further. They set up a little home for the fox, where the daughter played with it every day and fed it regularly. Gradually, the fox got used to its new surroundings and regained its health, but it was time for it to return to nature. Just when they thought the story was over, the fox's mother, in gratitude, let down her guard completely. She allowed them to pet her and even played with them. She followed them to the fields to help catch field mice. Maybe this was her way of showing thanks. It's amazing how animals, even without speech, can express gratitude in their own ways. To save a baby, this...
But mind you, that mother also put herself in danger for her kids. You think any woman now would put themselves in danger for their kids? Maybe. But also they put their kids in danger. They put themselves and their kids in danger by doing so many foolish things. By pushing away the father, and and basically leaving the kids without protection, without direction, all those things, right? But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So can just the next little video and then couple precepts and we'll get
see you at my funeral.
Okay.
To save
I guess see you at my funeral.
So DMX said to his son, I guess I'll see you at my funeral then. Because maybe they've been having such a, bad relationship or something. And then on TV, right? Because it was recording everything. And look at the expression of the mom, like, who the hell are you? Kind of thing, right? And her reaction is gonna show it, the black bus, right? The black bus, because those women, they're bus bitch, whatever they're called, So let's see what it is. Let's see. But I mean, let's go to it.
Now, if you're gonna put a condition on our relationship, well then I guess that's when you see me. Come out.
No. You don't have
What do you mean no? What is it?
You don't get to speak to me ever again. Ever.
You.
I'll take.
You see that? Mind you that DMX is a rough rider, like a rough man, like, man with character. Not only that, he's a famous man, and he's he's a famous man, rapper, and he's known to be a rough guy, And his ex-woman is talking to him, and when he was saying to his son, get up, give me a hug. Maybe we'll never see again until my funeral or something. I guess, you'll see me on my funeral. There's no emotion, the kid was just about to get up, and then he's like, oh, I'm probably gonna disappoint my mom. I'm gonna disappoint my mom. No, I better stay there. You see what I'm saying? So if a man like this, DMX, cannot even control his son, even control his woman, this system is finished. Because a society, there's in a society you have many things. You got a whole bunch of organization, let's say it's a company, in a company you got like you got the CEO, you got the director, you have the people working in the office, you got you got the workers. Everybody has their own position. So a family is just like a small little company. But if nobody has their own position, or the CEO is getting yelled at by the secretary, what you think this company is gonna happen to? What's gonna happen to this company? It just can't survive. It just has to go down. But you know what? Let's hope that these women is gonna keep that same energy when trouble comes around, when Jacob's trouble's around, and we know that even a strong man, is gonna wail like an owl. He's gonna wail like a little baby. Man's, like his hands on his loins, because just like a woman that's in pain, that's in labor. But this is how society is. 2 Ezra 16 verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. And believe me, a woman like this is never going to be able to find a man, because if you cannot respect a man, no man is gonna just stick around with you with no respect. That's why there's so much passport bros right now. They go somewhere else that the there's not that much feminism going on, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of thing, disrespecting against men, or the whole system is set up against to find a mate, to find a healthy relationship. Like, I mean, let's say, you just put a woman, you put that video right now, see how that woman was acting, and then put 1,000 men and ask them who's gonna wife her up, who's gonna marry her, who's gonna date her. I bet you nobody. But that's what's happening, especially in America. That Babylonian system is just messing everything up.
I just did.
You can leave.
I am gonna leave. You can leave. How about
You
that?
can leave.
You can leave.
You asked for what you wanted, and you did not allow yourself to be manipulated out of it.
The thing is that she's the one manipulating him. But he just can't see it. But it's all good. When Jacob's trouble comes, just keep that same energy. That energy has to stay, and that's when we're gonna see who the Lord is gonna protect, who the Lord is with. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai always been closer to the man, the manhood. I mean, a man of the Lord, that's for sure. But he's closer to the way of a man, because he's a man himself. That's why Yahushua, he had 12 disciples, right? But they were what? They were all men. There was no woman. They're all men. Right? They were all men. There was no woman in it. So the Lord is gonna be dealing more with the man, and the woman that has no man is gonna be in pitiful case. They're gonna be trodden down like the mires of the streets. That's what's gonna be. Isaiah 32, verse 2. And a man shall be a hiding place from the wind. What's gonna be the wind? It's gonna be all those the wind. We know that the wind is gonna be when that the missiles gonna start flying. That's the biggest wind that's gonna happen. Okay. In the covered place from the tempest, as the rivers of waters in the dry places. The tempest is gonna be all those tribulations, all that all the tribulation that's gonna happen. There's gonna be the bombs flying everywhere. There's gonna be all those how you call the those perilous times coming, right? Let's start it again. And a man shall be hiding places from the wind, and a covered from the tempest, as the rivers of waters in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. But a woman that doesn't have that protection, especially a protection of a man of the Lord, you just left out there to the elements, to be ravished, to be spoiled, to be food, to be to be put to death, to be because when we watch those kind of videos, I mean those kind of movies, like the Book of Eli, or whatever, like I Am Legend, whatever type of videos like this, It shows us how people human behavior are when the times are hard, and it's just the survival of the fittest. Whoever is stronger is gonna get the prize. Whoever is stronger is gonna win. That's just how it is, and there's no way around it. And it's gonna be too late for so many of these women. And just the way that they dress also so revealing. Well, they're gonna put themselves in greater danger when they put themselves, like dressing up like this. Jeremiah 30 verse 6. Let's start 6 to 8. Ask. Let's go straight to the point. And see whether a man do travel with child, right? Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all face are turned into paleness. That's what's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be because it's a good time. It's gonna be a bad time. Alas, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but ye shall be saved out of it. If the Lord gives you that tawad, that mark of exemption, you shall be saved out of it. But if not, you done. You are done. For it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from of thy neck, and burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves from him. Whose him is Israel? It's his nation, because all those situations that's gonna come that's gonna destroy that system, that wicked system, that upside down system, that reverse system, that perverse system, is to save the nation of Israel from that bondage, that slavery, that mental slavery, that physical slavery. That's it's all of it. Financial slavery. But that's why we're faithful to the words of Yahweh B'Hashem Yashai, and doing our best, doing the work, and hopefully the Lord's gonna have pity on our case. And and these lessons are for the nation of Israel, the Latinos, Negroes, and you get the natives, right? The natives, they call them the Indians, Semino Indians and stuff. The one that have that history of being going into slavery, being conquered and stuff by the white man, by the powers that be. And because it's not for everybody, because the Lord's gonna come to save his nation, not everybody, right? All praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Kakadash, double unto the apostle of great millstone that teaches this truth. Much love and appreciation to all that come the elders, preaching the truth and truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect.